Hi, this is Paul, City Sailing. We're done for doing all that learning. Let's see if it's still in there and how much we know. We're going to go for a day skipper quiz. Great thing to do before a general assessment and quite an entertaining thing to do. I would like to say thank you for doing the course. Also, thank you for Chris Murdoch for putting this together. So here we go. Day skipper quiz. Question 1. Let's go. Distress. There are many ways of giving distress. Suggest 4. Okay, let's have a look. So flares, red parachute rocket, red handheld flare, orange smoke, VHF mayday. If you've got DSC, distress alert, which is the red button on the side, press it, hold it, press it again for at least 10 seconds. So distress alert on DSC. EPIRB, emergency position indicating radio beacon. SART, search and rescue radar transponder. Mobile phone 999, ask for the Coast Guard. Code flags, November over Charlie. Firing a gun at intervals of 1 minute. You may not have a gun on board. Other explosive signal. Flames on the foredeck, possibly not the best for a small boat. Smoke on the foredeck. Square shape over a ball. Continual sounding of the foghorn. Standing, raising and lowering, outstretched arms. So probably the most effective for us will be EPIRB and VHF mayday. Distress. Red handheld flares are recommended for day and night for use within 3 miles of a potential rescuer. So handheld, 3 miles. Why only 3 miles? So the red handheld flares have a limited range of visibility because of the lack of height. So it's only visible through height of eye. So 3 miles is the visible horizon from holding up a red flare. Orange smoke should be used in daylight to signal to helicopters. Why? Orange smoke only produces smoke, so there's no flames, so they cannot be seen at night. It's the ideal to signal to a helicopter, as they also indicate the wind direction and the strength. How should time expired flares be legally disposed of? So you've got your flares, they're out of date. How do you get rid of them? It's quite difficult now to get rid of them. Here are a few ideas. The best one is when you buy them, you insist on a take back scheme. So you buy the flares, you give the old ones back. Some mariners might take them, but they will charge for them because there is a disposal charge. Some life raft service stations will take them. Again, they have to pay for that, so there'll be a charge. Some council recycling centres, that's pretty slight. They probably don't know what you're talking about. You may also be able to dispose of them at the Coast Guard Maritime Rescue Coordination Centre. We need to book an appointment in advance. So any of those, find out beforehand before you take them to get them disposed. It is illegal to set off flares at a firework display. What is the purpose of a white handheld flare? Let's have a look. So they're not distress flares. White flares are collision warning flare used to alert another vessel of your presence in night or in fog. So if you think a risk of collision deems to exist and you've taken all the action that you can and you still think a risk of collision, you need to alert the other vessel. You need to show a white flare. On which VHF channel should a mayday call, mayday by voice, be sent? On which VHF channel should a mayday by voice be sent? This you should know for day skipper. Channel 16. Distress. You're a skipper of yacht Seabird. It's hit a rock. It's taking on water. You decide to send a distress alert by VHF radio. You have 2 crew members. Your GPS gives you position 46 degrees, 11.47 minutes north, 006 degrees, 15.23 west. Your maritime mobile service identity or your MMSI number is 234 017 356. write the message you would send. So you need to pause this now, write it down, and let's have a look at it. Let's have a look now. So the message you would send would be Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Yacht Seabird, Yacht Seabird, Yacht Seabird. MMSI number 234017356. Call sign Golf Hotel November Charlie 7. Mayday Yacht Seabird. MMSI number 234017356. Call sign Golf Hotel November Charlie 7. My position is 46 degrees 11.47 north, 006 degrees 15.23 west. I am sinking. I require immediate assistance. I have 3 people on board. Over. Then I'd release my finger on the handset, and hopefully there will be a reply, and I'll write that down and continue with the conversation. What is the problems of using a mobile phone to give a distress message? So mobile phone, distress message, 999, ask for the Coast Guard. So what are the problems? Well, let's have a look. The mobile networks are designed to cover land, so it could be poor coverage over the sea. If you're on the edge of a cell, you could easily lose contact. So in my experience, it depends where you are. If there's a transmitter near the sea, it's actually quite good. You get quite good coverage because there's nothing getting in the way. Or you could be in an area with little population and they haven't put a mobile mast up, so you don't get much contact. So if you're going somewhere like Scotland, some places, quite surprisingly, you get quite good. Other places, you'll get nothing at all. Second one, you can only phone or ring one number. So, which would be the Coast Guard. So there could be other vessels close by, but unaware of your situation and won't be able to help. So on a VHF, everybody hears you. On your phone, only one person, i.e. the Coast Guard, will hear you. Also, the lifeboats and helicopters are not equipped to obtain a bearing on phone signals. Okay, let's have a look at some rules of the road questions. Do the collision regulations give one vessel the right of way over another in a potential collision situation? Quite an important question. I'll say it again. Do the collision regs give one vessel the right of way over another in a potential collision situation? Let's have a go. Here we go. The answer is no. The right of way doesn't appear in the rules of the road at all. So there'll be a stand-on vessel and a give-way vessel, on the rules of the road tells each vessel what to do. There is no right of way. How do you confirm a risk of collision exists with another vessel? So you're sailing along, you see another vessel. How do you know that a risk of collision seems to exist? Let's have a look. So if you take a series of bearings on the approaching vessel, if they remain constant or change very slowly, a risk of collision exists. So you can do that, as in the picture, with a handheld hand bearing compass, or you can clock them on the radar on your EBL line, electronic bearing line. With radar, we do a course on the radar, which is a 1-day RYA course, and we teach you how to navigate, and also we teach you how to collision avoid, and we cover the Rule 19, which you could be asked in a Yacht Master exam. Okay, so risk of collision, hand bearing compass or radar. If it remains constant, a risk of collision exists. Second question. What do 2 short blasts on the horn mean? Let's have a look. 2 short blasts on the horn means I'm turning to port. In the fog, you hear 1 long blast, 2 short blast. This could be 4 types of vessels. So name 4 types of vessels it could be. Let's have a look. It could be a sailing boat, a vessel not under command, a vessel constrained by its draft, a vessel restricting its ability to manoeuvre, a vessel engaged in fishing, a vessel engaged in towing or pushing, sometimes nicknamed the lame ducks. So it'll be the same in fog for any of these vessels. What do 5 or more short blasts on the horn mean? Let's have a look. 5 or more short blasts. Your intentions are unclear. Insufficient action has been taken to avoid collision. So it's quite often shown by the red funnel ferry coming into Cowes when there's loads of people in the way. It's like beeping the horn on a car. I'm unaware of your intentions. Please keep clear. In fog, 1 prolonged blast. What does that mean? Well, let's have a look. It's a power-driven vessel. Usually the deeper the note, the bigger the vessel, because it's got a bigger horn. So it's a power-driven vessel, underway and making way in the fog. What does this flag indicate? It is flag A, and the message is, well, let's have a look. I have a diver down, keep well clear. What does this symbol show? Let's have a look. It's a vessel engaged in fishing or trawling. What is this? Day shape. Cylindrical, long and thin. The way to remember it, it looks a bit like a draft pint of Guinness. Let's have a look. Vessel constrained by its draft. So it can't manoeuvre because it's too big or draws too much water to deviate from the channel. So the way to remember that is draft Guinness. It looks like a pint of draft Guinness minus the top. So vessel constrained by its draft. Day shape, ball, diamond, ball. What's this then? It's a vessel restricted in its ability to manoeuvre. So due to the nature of the task it's undertaking, the vessel can't manoeuvre. So it's restricted in its ability to manoeuvre. What about this one? 2 black balls vertically. Here we go. Vessel not under command. So due to circumstances beyond its control, the vessel can't manoeuvre within the rules. So it could be steering broken or any other malfunction, which means it's not under command. Some lights here. What type of vessels are indicated by these lights? Give the type of vessel, size and aspect. So we can see a green light facing us, and we can see a red over green just to the left of it. If you're still struggling, I'll give you a clue. The red over the green is an all-round light. Okay, I'll give you the answer. So it's a vessel under sail, probably over 20 metres, starboard aspect. So we know it's under sail because there's no white or steaming lights. We know it's starboard because we can see the green, and red over green is an optional extra light for a sailing vessel, usually a larger sailing vessel. We probably won't have it on our yacht, but we would have it on our sail training boat. What type of vessel is indicated by these lights? Give the type of vessel, size and aspect. Okay, we should have this one. Let's have a look. Underway making way, over 50 metres in length from the front. So we can do the two steaming lights, red port, green starboard. What type of vessel is indicated by these lights? Or in this case the light. Give the type of vessel, size and aspect. So one green light, what is it? Let's go. It's a sailing vessel, starboard side. So it could be any size sailing vessel, from small sailing vessel to a very large square rigger. If it's a large sailing vessel, it'll probably be showing the optional extra all-round red over green that we saw a little bit earlier. What type of vessels are indicated by these lights? Give the type, a vessel, size and aspect again. Here we go. It's a power vessel, under 50 metres, port aspect. So it's got port aspect, red light, and power, one white light, which shows it's under 50 metres. What do these lights indicate? If we see these lights on a vessel, what do they indicate? Okay, let's have a look. So, white over red, white hat, red face, pilot vessel. Green over white, rhymes with frying tonight. Trawling vessel. Red over white, rhymes with frying tonight. So if it's a fishing vessel with hooks, there's blood, so it's red. It's a way to remember that. So red over white, fishing vessel. 2 reds, vessel not under command. What 2 types of day shapes are required on a sailing boat? Okay, let's have a look. Anchor ball, when used to anchor, and a motoring cone. So when you've got your sails up and you've got the engine on, you show your motoring cone. Which boat gives way and what action should it take? A or B? Okay, let's go. A is a give way vessel and B is a stand-on vessel. A can see B's port hand or red side. So if you see red, you give way. If you see green, you stand on. So A gives way, early and obvious alteration of course, and goes around the stern of B. As long as it avoids V and makes a early and obvious alteration of course, that is correct. Which boat gives way and what action should it take? A or B? Okay, let's have a look. A is on port tack, B is on starboard tack. A gives way and goes behind B. A can also tack as well, but as long as they make an early and obvious alteration of course, that's fine. Which boat gives way and what action should it take? A or B? They're both on port tack. A will swim a boat, so A gives way. They can either go closer to the wind and avoid B, or here, go around the stern and avoid B. Okay, so both on the same tack, windward boat keeps clear. 2 power boats, head on. What action should it take? Both the power boats, both give way, both turn to starboard and pass port to port. So 2 powered vessels, head on, both go to starboard and pass port to port. What lights should be used by a boat at anchor under 50 metres in length? What is the arc of visibility? Okay, write that down. Let's have a go. It should be an all-round white light where it could be best seen. Okay, next section, charts and publications. List 3 nautical publications you should carry on your boat. So 3 nautical publications you should carry on your boat. Okay, let's have a look at the list. Nautical Almanac, Pilot Books, Tidal Stream Atlas, the Abbreviation Book, which is 5011, and the Skipper's Handbook. What are the meanings of these chart symbols? Okay, pause now. Let's give the answers. Let's have a go. So A is a wreck, depth unknown, but considered dangerous to surface navigation. B is a rock which covers and uncovers, and it uncovers 2.5 metres above chart datum, and it's got the line underneath the 2.5. C is the limit of the restricted area, so we're not allowed to go inside that restricted area. What are the meanings of these abbreviations on the chart? These down, pause for a sec. It's a white flashing light twice every 10 seconds, 38 metres above mean high water springs, nominal visibility 22 miles. 2 fixed red lights and a vertical line. Next one, isophase 10 seconds, white light isophase every 10 seconds, light on for 5 seconds, light off for 5 seconds. Thank you for watching this tutorial. This is part 2 of a 3-part RYA General Assessment tutorial. Thank you, and I'll see you for the next one. Cheers, bye.